Hello, everybody. Yay. So, you guys saw my chat or my comment or how I think chat, I guess. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. I kind of put this live stream together at the last second. Let me say hi to everyone that's here. Hi, Love Sunshine. Thank you for joining as a member. Hi, Justa Jen. Oh, oops. Hi, Justa Jen. Hi, Peekaboo. Hi, Annie. Hi, Ocean Gal. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Chanson and Millie. Hi, Colts and Cake. Hi, Only Me. Hi, Ivy of House Spark. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Hi, Laura. Hi, Emily and Zephyr. Hello. Oh no, Peekaboo, you spilled the coffee beans. Ah. Oh my goodness. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I put this live stream up like last second. I think I announced it like 4 hours ago. And I mean, wow. Can you all believe this woman? Oh my gosh. Yes, Zephyr is saying, save the coffee beans. Hi, Space Cat. Welcome, everybody. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Thanks so much. Hi, Rena. Hi, Susan. Hi, Jay. So, you guys, what in the world is she thinking? I feel like the more I watch Megan, I've been saying it for a little while that the closer and closer we get to this Netflix release date, the more erratic her behavior is going to be. And yeah, I mean, oh, it gave the membership to you, Lizzie. Oh, well, I think that means you get an extra month. So yay. Hi, Jay from England. Hi, Issa. Yeah, Megan's Instagram is something. All right. That's one way to put it, Laura. That's putting it mildly. Yeah. Yes, Susan, she does seem manic and desperate, 100%. And the more bad press she gets, the more she fights against it. And it's a downward spiral, you guys. Like, I mean, Invictus is coming up in 3 days. I don't even know what to expect from that. Like, I feel that covering all of this and making all of this content for Megan is literally more than a full-time job, especially lately. Like, there's just so much that I want to talk about with her. One of the next videos I'm working on is Megan at the 2017 Invictus. And I want to do that because I want to maybe do a refresher or remind people how awful it's been with her at Invictus. So, yeah, I wanted to start with 2017 because that was the first one. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Yes. Yes, Chanson. It was painful to watch. Colton Cake says, I'm actually starting to feel sorry for her. She's like a reckless teen that can't help herself. Oh, Colton Cake, you're a lot kinder than me. I just can't with her anymore. This chasing after tragedy, this, in my opinion, making up this story with just flat out lying. There's something about when someone takes my intelligence for granted, like I take that personally. Megan getting on Instagram and flat out lying. She's lying. I live in the area. I have an aunt who lives in Altadena. She couldn't go to her house on January 10th. There's no way. And then I see that I heard rumblings that, it wasn't January 10th that she went. It was another day that she went. So she toured the disaster site twice because I am 100% certain of the January 10th date. I know that because I know it was a Friday. I was also watching the news obsessively at that time, so I saw it when it came on the news, and I also started making video clips that as, the footage was coming out in my phone, it's January 10th. Those videos are dated January 10th. So it was 100% January 10th. Yeah. You know what, Justigen? I don't know. And I've been really sheltered from the word you put there. I don't know if I can say it, so I don't want to say it. So I don't know what that type of behavior looks like. But see it I do see her spiraling, and I see that the worse the worse it's getting, the more desperate she is to try to recover, and she's just digging herself another like a deeper hole. Yeah, the video was frantic, Lizzie, yes. Annie, do you think she knows that all those details can be checked? I mean, I think some people have told me that HG Tutor has said this, that, like, when she's lying, she's kind of lying on the fly, and I don't I don't know that she cares because how many times have we fact checked the Oprah interview and other things that she has said, So I really don't know what she's thinking. Yes, Issa, the Super Bowl I believe is this weekend. Thank you, Chanson. I appreciate that. It's so fun to do. Creating the content and creating these videos and researching, and I'm learning while I'm making the videos. There's a lot of research I put into each video, so it's so wonderful to see that they're helpful to people and people are enjoying them. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yeah, I try to not show this, or I don't put the sound most of the time because it's distracting. Like, it's really important, I think, to focus on her face, and the expressions she's making. Claire, I don't know whose aunt you mean. I mentioned my aunt, her home is in Altadena. Yeah. Hi, Kelly, welcome. Could Megan have met the girl and mother at the Altadena Girls Charity? I mean, she was talking about how they were looking over at the rubble and there was nothing left. That's what that's what she said. So the way she set up the story is that she was there in the rubble, basically. But if anyone um, saw differently or heard otherwise, please go ahead and drop that in the comments. Oh, hi, Squeegee. Yeah, I'm feisty today. There's only so much I can handle with this woman. I don't even know how to put my feelings into words. Like, when I first saw that footage on January 10, my blood was boiling. Like, if you go and watch my videos from around that time, I was really trying to keep my composure, and I think I did pretty well doing it. It's just like it was pandemonium here. My mom lives in the LA area. Like I said, my aunt's home is in Altadena. The areas where the fires are places that I grew up. And I did some research. I didn't end up posting it on, I don't think I made a video of it. Like, I intended to make a video of it, but I didn't. I researched where Megan's home was, where she was growing up, her high school, and her like that little red house that she went to elementary school. That those locations are much closer to the Palisades fire than they were to the Eaton fire. So when she says, "Well, I'm from LA," dude, you came to the wrong fire. Okay, you came to the one in San Gabriel Valley. You should be at the one in San Fernando Valley towards LA. You're at the wrong fire, girl. But again, I think she had something worked out. Okay, she had something worked out with the mayor of Pasadena, and that's why she came to that one, because logically, she should have been, if she was doing anything, helping out at the Palisades. Yeah. Yeah, I know, just a Jen. Just clean out of them. Yeah. Yeah. So Annie says Billie Eilish did only did one concert in January on January 30th as part of Fire Aid. Yeah, I I want to give some of these things benefit of the doubt. Like we can prove that there was no way she could have met someone while she was there January 10th. We can prove that. I guess I mean if I'm saying if we can prove that, that means there's no way she met someone with that story. Unless she did meet someone like this, but she didn't meet them while walking in Altadena in the rubble. She met them, when she was talking to the 5 people during the time she was giving food away. Like, what if she changed the location of where this supposed thing happened, to make it maybe more dramatic or something? And in that case, if that's true, I mean, people travel all the time, right? And I don't know what Billie Eilish's, um, tour schedule was leading up to it, but I don't know, maybe the family had taken a trip to Europe, like, maybe it was the holidays or something, I don't know, like, that I feel I would give the benefit of the doubt. Um, I think if it was a 15-year-old, they're kind of in shock, like, I also wouldn't be surprised if a 15-year-old, because they can't really deal with the scope of what's happened, that they fixate on that one shirt. There's probably a lot of happy memories, tied to that. Anyways, I'm making a whole lot of assumptions here. Um, yeah. So Just the Jen says you've been around enough, people doing that, to know when someone's on something, and she seems very on something. Yeah, I mean, I defer to all of your judgment about that. I really don't know. Colton Cake says, I wasn't justifying anything she's done. I'm just baffled that she doesn't understand what she's doing wrong. Like, I really want to lay it out for her. Does she already know? I I don't think so. I Because why would she keep doing it? And this is proof that she's surrounded by yes men. Because who in the world would give her the advice that this is a good idea? Anyone that cared for her, I think that really wanted success for her, I don't think they would agree to it. Unless they're scared of her temper, right? So this could be, you know, her husband, it could be her mom, it could be all of the staff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Lizzie says, I think she's getting desperate. It's the hypocrisy that I don't like. She didn't even post a message for the people that perished in the fire, nor for the first responders that helped. Absolutely. And she posted about a t shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Squeegee says, put Megan on mute. Oh my goodness. Hi, Nanny Janie or Jeannie. Sorry. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Um, Ocean Gal says, at the time, Meg says she ran into this girl and mom were at the property. No way people were not allowed on their property then. Um, yeah, exactly. So it's irrefutable. She did say she saw these people while going through the rubble. I mean, I don't know. Oh, you guys, give me 1 second. My laundry just finished. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry. My my washer and dryer plays like a symphony when it's done. Yeah, I literally have an orchestra going here. I also want to tell you all, I noticed that RHR Gen is having a live at 1 p.m. So I'm gonna end at that time today because I want to make sure that if any of you want to go to her live stream, that you're able to catch it. So yeah, let's see. Where did I get? Yeah, just a Jen, she lies as easily as most of us drink water. How do we even know she met a kid that lost a Billie Eilish shirt? We don't know. We have no idea. Kelly says, she's getting on my last nerve. Totally understand how we are all sick of her antics. Yeah. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Jay says Megan tells lies, but sometimes she just exaggerates to be more dramatic. I oh my gosh, I was doing an analysis of this. Oh, and I don't know why what you're saying, Jay, reminds me of something I was either thinking or I said in a video. I don't remember, but even oh, I remember what it was. So, the way she filmed that Instagram video was very dramatic, like you're saying. It was meant to be like telling a story, setting the stage, because it takes her a long time to kind of get to the point she is like setting the stage for how she got there. So, yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, she doesn't deliver very well. Zephyr says, and that made up story, good grief. Nobody was allowed at their houses while Megzane has trope seat on the ashes of people's memories. I know. And to add to that, Zephyr, they were sending cadaver dogs into the area daily. Like, it's not just ashes of people's remains. There were missing people and animals. Like, oh my gosh, I seriously can't. I can't with this woman. Yep. Thank you, Just Jen, for agreeing with Zephyr. Hi, Renee. Thanks for joining. Renee is asking, what happens to someone like Harry when a narcissist leaves them? Hmm. hmm, Let's see. I'm trying to relate it to my own story. So I was married to a narcissist, and we were together, I mean, 10, 11 years married roughly. In the first 3 or 4 years of our relationship and marriage, because we were together 2 years before we got married. So anyways, in those first 3 or 4 years, that man left me 11 times. He discarded me 11 times, and or 10 times, I'm sorry, he discarded me 10 times. And every single time, I was a wreck. I couldn't eat. I luckily had a lot of support in family and friends, and it was just the most horrifying thing, and at that when I was in that phase, because I kept going back, right? I didn't know the monster I was dealing with. I didn't know that he was a narcissist. But somehow, as the years went on and as I got older and as I matured, that very last time, that 10th time, I told him, "This is the last time. I will if you do this again, I will not come back. I won't do it. I've had enough." And I don't know where I got that strength from, but I mean, you can only tolerate this type of behavior for so long, you know? So, what ended up happening is my ex-husband, he ended up discarding me, but not ending it with me. And what I mean by that is he was a vacant person. There was no feelings there. There was no like engagement. I I was like, I don't know how to say this. He didn't even hate me because it takes energy to hate someone. I was just a useless person that was taking up oxygen. Like literally, that's what it was like. So I think that's why sometimes I can empathize with Harry because I've been there. So what happens to to come back to the question? What happens to someone like Harry when a narcissist leaves them? It depends where they are in their patience. I feel like when you look at Harry, he seems like he's had it, right? And if he's had it and he has a support system built around him, I think I think he can be okay. And, when you go through something like this, you really need lots of therapy and to meet people that have been through it, because that helped me a lot too. I had joined a divorce group, and it's so funny that like almost everyone in that divorce group was either married to a narcissist or was in that type of like someone that if may not have had full-blown narcissistic personality disorder, but had a lot of narcissistic traits. So, yeah. Anyways, so I will finish rambling. Let me get caught up on the chat. Let's see. Jay says, "What will we all do once Megan disappears?" And you know what? That's a question I'm going to kick back to all of you. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I covered a little bit of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and the reason I did that is because Harry and Meghan are a good example of how narcissists are in a romantic relationship. And I think Meghan can also be used to demonstrate what narcissists are like in friendships because of how she has discarded so many of her friends along the way. I haven't, those are videos that are coming. Like, I need to do more deep dives into her friendships. Um, but I think what's going on with Blake and Justin, if I mean, I don't know much about the situation, but we can take the circumstances and make a bunch of assumptions because I don't know if Blake is a narcissist. I don't know. They're the way that they're treating each other and the way that things are happening. I think this is something that we have all experienced, unfortunately, in the workplace. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna kick that question back to all of you. What do you all want to talk about? Once this ends, is there anyone that you're interested in learning about or hearing about? I I was thinking maybe of looking into Britney Spears and maybe looking at her childhood and perhaps, I mean, I don't know enough about her yet, but she seems to have grown up in an invalidating environment. Um, I don't know if her parents are narcissists. I think she does mention her dad is an alcoholic, um, several times, and I think maybe when you're in the throes of addiction, your behavior might mirror narcissism. Um, but yeah. Anyways, okay, let me see. I am so behind. Let me catch up. Um, Lizzie, what gave you such influencer vibes? What did I miss? I don't know what I miss. Rena, right? She asked Billie Eilish for free stuff rather than buy the girl a shirt. Yeah, just go on the website. And why is it shipped to you? Just ship it to her. I mean, how mean can you imagine? Okay, let's say the story is all true, right? Can you imagine if this 15-year-old girl got a package in the mail addressed by Billie Eilish? Wouldn't that be a much greater gift? Oh my gosh, I can't handle Megan. Oh my gosh. Okay, Peekaboo says Billie Eilish was in Inglewood in December 17th. Yeah, okay, then she was in LA. Okay, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name, Ivaka, I think. But there were 3 Billie Eilish concerts in California in December. Um, Jay, is it possible that the Billie Eilish merch is for her? Absolutely, it's possible. It's either for her if the 15-year-old really doesn't exist, this stuff's going on eBay, so okay, 3 in Inglewood and 2 in San Jose, Peekaboo says. Yes, there's an RHR chat at 1 PM. Just a Jen. Let's see. I know, Zephyr, you think you can't get any lower, and boom, here we are. Oh my gosh, I am so behind on my chat, Jay. I just caught up on the washing machine. Okay, Chanson, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, guys, that I'm so behind. Let me catch up. In that video, she says, I 17 times, me 1 time, my 1 time, and we 2 times. Oh my gosh, an average of every 4 seconds. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Jay says Harry will be a wreck when Megan leaves because he has borderline with a fear of abandonment. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Harry has. I haven't studied him enough to know. But I do feel his mom definitely had abandonment issues. I don't know how close she would have been to borderline personality. I don't know. Um, So he may have been influenced by watching his mom's fear of abandonment. And actually, it's not surprising that Harry would have a fear of abandonment, losing his mom so young, right? So even though he lost his mom tragically, it still feels like abandonment, probably. Yeah. I know, right, Issa? How can Harry have a support system when he's a butt too? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what support system he has, and that's why narcissists isolate people. That's the issue. Exactly. Yeah, woman of Sparta. I don't know why she had her hand across her forehead most of the time. Yeah. Susan says they've been living apart for ages. He came back for the fire's end. I think he's done with her. He hasn't been able to divorce her yet. Yeah. I think he needs to get his roots set up. Like he needs a support system. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry guys. Zephyr says Brittany was used as a gravy train. Yeah, it's really sad, Zephyr. I agree. Peekaboo says someone will pop up and demand our attention. Yeah, so if you guys have like any recommendations or anything that you want me to cover, let me know. Let me know. I'm open to bringing in new people. Space Cat says Blake is clearly awful, but I don't like the sound of Justin. Yeah, so I listened to the one voice text that Justin left for Blake, and he mentioned something about breastfeeding. And I was like, dude, you had like I could have been okay with this voice text up until he said that. There was no reason. And he didn't say it like nicely like I just said it. He said it in a different way. And it's like, dude, you're not helping yourself by talking like that, you know? That I felt was inappropriate. Um, yeah, so Ocean Gale says Blake is a narcissist. Watch her old interview. She is something else. Brittany's parents are worthless and treated her like a meal ticket. Yeah, it's very sad. Very sad. Um, Ivy says there will be another narc for us to talk about. Let's see. Chanson says Blake and Baldoni. If you start doing more on them as well, you'll get so much ongoing engagement. You could give up your day job soon. You know what, Chanson? I'm gonna admit this to all of you. If if I'm able to make this like a full-time thing, I will absolutely do that because I love creating the videos. I love having these live streams. I truly, truly enjoy it. And yeah, I would absolutely love to do that as my full-time gig. 100%. I would not yeah, I would do that. Let's see. Squeegee says that's what's sticking for me revealing that video was about Megan. It was not about the girl and what she did for her. She had not told them at all. She said that in the video she had to tell us first. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Exactly, Squeegee. Exactly. Oh, everyone. So Cults and Cake has a YouTube channel as well. She recently, I don't know if y'all remember, but we had a live stream. It was a rainy day. And the questions I was asking, the funny questions I was asking, had to do with um, what Harry and Meghan's life may be like in a rainy day. And one of the questions was, what piece would each of them have if they played Monopoly and you could make up your own piece? So Cults and Cake made a video and created a Monopoly board. So, if any of you have, like, time, you can go check that out. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, Coffee Cat says, by the way, hi, Coffee Cat. Diana really met criteria for BPD, and Coffee Cat says BPD could really make sense for Harry. He is really impulsive and destructive. So I don't remember what book this was in. I think it was Andrew Morton's book. And in that book, Diana herself, if I'm not mistaken, she met her sister and she had like this gash like on her chest, and her sister was like, What happened there?" And she admitted to injuring herself while having a fight with Charles because she didn't want him to leave. And I think one of the hallmarks of that, and you know what? I'm not a therapist, okay? So I don't know for sure, but one thing that's very common in BPD is injuring yourself like that. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if that came out as a moment of passion. She was really upset about, I think Charles was leaving to go see Camilla or something. But there is something like that that happened. Let's see. Oh, what about Kanye? Okay, Space Cat. Here's what happened. I had 3 videos I recorded about Kanye and what happened at the Grammys. And I have a friend that I talk through all of my videos with, and I was like, I don't think that his wife, in my opinion, looked comfortable with what happened on the red carpet, especially after some um, lip readers came out and whatever else. And she was telling me that there's a lot of other things that are going on with Kanye. Like, I think he's admitted to other mental health issues. So I feel Kanye is a very, I mean, he's grandiose, right? 100%. He he really displays the characteristics, narcissistic characteristics. But because he's admitted to potentially having other mental health issues, I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you guys um, drop that in the comment. I know, Lizzie. I know. And then the lip reader, what the lip reader said. Oh, yay! Chance and subscribe to Cults and Cake. Awesome. Let's see. Jay. Oh my gosh, I can't see Bianca's dress. Where did I see the unedited? I don't remember. I think on X. I think you can see it on X. Yeah. Yeah, anytime, Cults and Cake. Hi, Melissa. Oh my gosh, NBC. Well, I don't know where. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why this is being reported in this way. Um, Sometimes I feel like all of us in this community do a lot more research than the journalists do. Susan says Lady C said Diana was very bulimic while pregnant with H. She said he was probably born brain damaged plus his ongoing substance abuse have neurologically damaged him. It's possible. Oh, Jay. Oh, thank you, Jay, for I didn't know this. So Princess Diana was known to self-harm, and yeah, yeah, I don't wanna say that just in case I don't wanna, yeah, I don't wanna get in trouble for saying that. Melissa says, "It's already known Kanye has mental health diagnoses, and he was super controlling of Kim while they were together, so I'm concerned." Yeah, I'm concerned too, and but when I was talking to my friend was like, "Well, Bianca was dressing provocatively even before she met Kanye." So I looked into it, and I didn't feel comfortable saying anything. Like, Megan, I've studied, right? Like, Megan, I am 100% certain she is a cluster B personality, and I've said, like, many times that I think she's a malignant narcissist, and it's because she acts so much like my stepmom. So, yeah, just a Jen. This guy who calls himself Yeezus and Yeezy, he's a narc? Squeegee says, "I agree with you, except I saw Bianca at the after party and she was living it up like no care in the world. I think she was just nervous." Yeah. Yeah, and that's just it, Squeegee. Like, I got cold feet, putting out anything about the Kanye and, Bianca situation. Yeah. Oh, hi, Reading Nook. Hi, Raven. Welcome. Oh, look at that. Am I caught up on the chats? It looks like I'm caught up. Reading Nook says, sorry, wouldn't it have been better to have the child? Exactly. I had a second, third, and fourth hand embarrassment watching her video. She is too much. And not just open the package, but could you imagine it came in the mail addressed by Billie Eilish? How isn't that so much more exciting than it being delivered to Megan and then Megan handing it to you? Like, she already, if it's true, she already met Megan, you know? I don't know. Melissa says, Megan, look at my A-list connections and friends. That means I'm A-list too. Please invite me to A-list things. Yeah, she's always asking that. Jay says, why do I think she's a malignant narcissist rather than just a common garden narc? Okay, first of all, like, her behaviors, the way she looks and the way she acts is very, like, it's very, very much like my stepmom. And my stepmom is a malignant narc. What really solidified it for me is that this grown woman was envious of a 3-year-old child. That is where I see the malignancy. Like, that actually was my first insight, like, "Oh my gosh, she really is like my stepmom," because my stepmom was jealous of me, like, envious of me when I was a child up until, now. So, for me, that was the first one. The other and then since then, there have been so many times when she purposely does things to hurt other people. Naming her daughter Lilibet, that's something a malignant narcissist, I think, would do, because I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I believe she's a malignant narcissist. I believe she is a very vengeful person. I believe she thrives on watching people get hurt. So this is all my opinion. Yeah. Let's see. That is evil, Issa says. About Issa, I think you mean maybe about Charlotte. What happened with Princess Charlotte? Hi, Kate. Welcome. Okay, so you were misdiagnosed with BPD after being in an intimate narcissistic relationship for a very long time. I met all. Okay, Kate. You guys, I'm gonna make a confession here. I also was misdiagnosed with that, and for exactly the same reason you're saying it, Kate. I had severe abandonment issues with my ex-husband because he left me so many times, right? And the reason I mentioned the self-harm thing is because when I went to a new therapist and I was talking to her, she was like, the hallmark of BPD is the self-harm, and you don't do that. So that's how I was told, like, no. I was told I have complex PTSD as well. So, same, Kate. Yeah, so that was a big confession I just made, you guys. Anyways, it was a scary time too, because then I don't know about all of you, but I can really trick myself into believing stuff. Like, someone can tell me, "Oh, you don't look so good," and all of a sudden I won't feel well. I'm very suggestible. You guys know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Melissa. That is another example. Showing up at Eugenie's wedding with her coat unbuttoned. And that's a malignancy. Why did she do that? And it gets me thinking, what in the world was happening in that relationship? I mean, it could just be, if the tiara incident was true, allegedly, it could just be because she didn't get to wear the tiara that Eugenie wore. So she had to ruin her day because she didn't get one thing her way. Yeah, I know, Lizzie, when I heard the girl's name. How dare she? Yeah. Oh, no problem, Lizzie. I feel it's important to share these things, because nobody really talks about them. And it is scary, to say it. And I was nervous to say it until I saw that Kate said it. So Yeah. Hi, Kumari. Welcome. Welcome. And you know what? Chanson is saying so sorry and angry for you about the misdiagnosis. And I don't think I said the same. So so sorry, Kate, that you've been through that. And I'm I'm really happy that you were mentioning all of that as um in past tense. Yeah. Coffee Cat says to be a malignant narcissist, you need to have sadism, some paranoid thinking, and antisocial behavior. That's what ups the ante. Exactly. And I see all of that in Megan. And I mean the paranoid thinking, we know that. All of this security issue, all of this, we're not going to tell people where we're getting married. We're not going to tell people where we're doing this. We're not going to tell people where we're going on our honeymoon. That, I mean, it's all there, in my opinion. Um, Yeah. So yeah, yeah, anytime, just a Jen. Yeah, thank you, Susan. Impressionable. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Home. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly. Megan's malignancy showcased in how she was able to nurture Harry's rage towards his family, planning and through manipulation, through the victim narrative, dragging him away from his family. Yeah. Oh, Cindy. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so when I said BPD, I meant borderline personality disorder. So, sorry if there was any confusion about that. Um, I don't understand. Just Jen says, I don't understand why Eugenie still hung out around H&M after her wedding. That's the thing with these narcissists, right? I don't understand how my dad's side of the family is was ever nice to her after watching firsthand the abuse, she did to me. I don't understand it at all. And, it used to be that they would say, "Well, we're doing it because if we're not, nice to your stepmom, then we'll never be able to talk to your dad." Okay, my dad has passed away now, and they're still choosing her. So I don't get it. But you know what, you guys, like I'm just bringing this up as an example. I'm not even hurt about it. Like, they were never there. They never protected me when they were adults. And why would I expect anything different now? Why would anything be different now? They didn't protect me when I was a child. Why would they choose me when I'm an adult? Anyways, let's see. Yes, cults and cake. Narcs look for suggestible, empathetic people. That's me. That's me for sure. Oh, cults and cake. That's interesting. Your friend was misdiagnosed with, I'm assuming, borderline personality, but they have autism and a narcissist dad. Yeah. Jay's asking, what are my thoughts on whether Megan is physically abusive to Harry? In my opinion, it's absolutely possible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. What do you all think about that? Colton Cake says, I fully displayed BPD and delusional manic behavior while living with my narc dad, culty situation. And when I was with a narc boyfriend too. Yeah, they bring that out, right? Yeah. Lizzie says, I have a Photoshop pic of her with Eugenie's tiara. I have to say, Mary's bandeau, the one she wore, looked better. And it would have worked even more if she had combed her hair. Can you imagine paying? How much did she pay for that hairstyle? $10,000 plus the travel for the guy? Yeah. Sure, Lizzie, go ahead and send it. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, Jay. So when the P is lowercase in BPD, then that indicates bipolar. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to catch up. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. So Megan's behavior of playing damsel in distress, clinging onto Harry in public, grabbing his hand like a child. Yes, yes, yes. So I've done videos about that. I've talked about Harry's savior complex, which I think he definitely has. And actually, watching Megan's video yesterday, um, completely seems like. Sorry, guys, I lost my train of thought. She seems to have a savior complex too. Did you see how giddy she was about, feeling like she saved, this little girl's, made everything worth it or whatever it is she say? Um, yeah. Susan says, I've seen pics of H with a black eye scratched face. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Kate says, I love this channel. I can't comment often, but watching Megan is very cathartic now that I'm out of my relationship. And it started with Amber Heard. Thank you so much, Kate. I never got into Amber Heard. I didn't really watch that stuff at the time, but I know what you mean about it being cathartic. Like watching Megan is healing for me too. It's funny to say that, right? But it validates that there are these types of people out there, you know. Um, Hi, Kit Kat. I didn't see you come in. um, I can't imagine having Megan and Harry as parents. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Poncho. Hi, Hide Out Loud. Welcome. Welcome. Justa Jen says Amber Heard on the witness stand was prime cringe. Yeah, I need to go back and watch that. Susan says it started for her with Amber and Deb too. Peekaboo says, or was she that way because she knew she could cosplay the philanthropist? Oh my gosh, did you guys see the video I posted? The Seinfeld one yesterday? Um, oh my goodness. Yeah, she's so funny. Yeah, thank you, Chanson. So, Hide Out Loud, I'm gonna be on for another 15 minutes, and then we are all going over to RHR Jen's live because she has one scheduled at 1 p.m. So look at this community. We are busy today. We have a lot of work to do. Melissa says, "Oh God, Harry's savior complex, referring to his mother and how he's afraid of history repeating himself. Dude, nobody wants to do that. Yeah, to your wife, just make her stop being a jerk. Absolutely." Poncho says, "Oh my God, the montage clips of funny moments with Johnny Depp on the stand are hilarious. I'll have to look into that. I haven't seen that." Um, let's see. Oh, thank you, Poncho. I hope you've been enjoying it. When I was doing the little snippets of the video of Megan's Instagram video, some people were like, "Stop posting it. We're tired of seeing it." And I'm like, "But there's so much duper's delight here. Like I have to show you all." Oh, thank you, Space Cat. Thank you. Jay says, I fear for Archie and Lily. And yes, I think the children are real. Narcs make terrible parents. They'll end up like her or writing a mommy. It's very sad. It's very sad. I I think there are children as well. And I think that a surrogate was used. Um, and I also worry. Yeah, 100%. You know, especially if oh, deep sigh. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all a story. My dad um married my stepmom and then they had a son together, okay? And actually, Kumari, I'm gonna answer your question. No, that's not me. Um, I do have brown hair though, so that's why I went with someone with brown hair. And I had AI generate this image. So no, that is not me. But yeah, maybe if this does become my full-time gig, I'll show my face because then I don't have to worry about um, I don't know, someone telling on me at work or something. Um, but okay, so what was I saying? Oh, I was going to tell you all a story. So my dad married my stepmom, and then a couple of years later, they had a son together, my half brother. And I was probably, in my teens at the time, so a lot more understanding of, what's going on in the world. So my dad would say to me all the time, like, I don't want to divorce her because I don't know what it's going to be like if she's with him alone 50% of the time, like if they had to split custody. So he literally was like the, my half brother, my brother can't be alone with her as like the sole guardian for days at a time. And that brings me to if the children are real and if Harry really isn't there, that's really scary that if she's a malignant narcissist and she's the one primarily raising the kids. So, yeah, let's see. Susan believes I agree. Two children born via surrogacy. Oh, thank you, Peekaboo. Okay, Justa Jen. Ooh, this is juicy. Justa Jen says, I have an acquaintance that works for Archwell, and she says the kids exist. Do with that what you will. Interesting, interesting. Lizzie also thinks that the children exist, but not born of her body, and so not shouldn't be in the line of succession. Yeah. Yes. Yes, he did. Yeah. Poncho says, revealing your profile pic looks like my face with this really cool clay mask I have. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, he did, Lizzie. He did. Yeah, my dad was a good guy. He did the best he could with what he had. Yep, yep. Am I caught up on the chats? Yeah, I am. Okay, Susan, I hope so. Um, Susan believes that the kids are being raised away from them, but she has access to them. That I think that is probably the best case scenario, in my opinion. Karen says, my husband had to make that horrible decision with his first wife. My stepdaughter is now 27, and after a lot of work, she is okay. Yeah, it's hard, Karen, right? It's a balance. Like, at what point is you have to balance, is it more damaging to have so much conflict in the home, or is it like if the couple stays together, or is it less damaging for someone, one of them to leave? Let me type in my email in the chat for Lizzie. There we go. All right, let's see. Where am I? Yeah, we need to hear more from Just a Jen, Coffee Cat says. Oh, Poncho, did we talk about the pic that leaked of the kids and her and Harry? Yes, I did not see that picture. I did see something I think I was tagged in, but I wasn't sure where it came from. Yeah. Susan says, I also think they have different names. Otherwise, YouTuber research would have found them online. They have other first names. That's interesting. Well, then why did she embroider that on her sweater? Oh my gosh. Queen of Delulu, right? If those aren't her name or their names. Yeah, that's funny. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. Hi, Momster. Welcome. Really, Poncho? There's a Christmas card pic of their faces, all four of them. Aha, Karen. That's leaked by her to upstage Princess Catherine's. Yeah, interesting. Space Cat is acting. Do we think the kids are going to Invictus? I don't know if they're going or not, but I don't think they're gonna be revealed at Invictus. I don't think I think maybe they'll release, sorry, I'm losing my train maybe they'll release With Love Megan, and depending on how that does, if it's a moneymaker, then they'll show the children. Like, the children are gonna be the last resort, I think, in my opinion. Hi, Acid Queen, welcome. Hi, Jillian, welcome. Yes, yes, she definitely did that on purpose, Hide Out Loud, so that she could merch that sweater, in my opinion. Um, oh my gosh, Poncho, is that what happens? He's trying to cover her face? Interesting. I'll have to go look for that, picture. Oh, really, Cindy? Okay, so Cindy says, "In that leaked photo, the one supposed to be Lily looks like she has veneers. It's strange to look at." Let's see. Acid Queen says, "Do you think this video is trying to make us forget Harry had court today?" It could be. It could be. Um, absolutely. Jay is asking, "Are the kids attending school?" I don't remember who it was, but someone in one of these live streams mention that the kids were going to school. I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay. Yatham says the same thing, veneers on Lily. I'm gonna have to go look for that picture. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Poncho. I think someone tagged me in it, but I didn't get a chance to really check it out. Um, yeah. So as a reminder to everyone, I'm gonna end before the 1 o'clock because Just a Jen. I mean, sorry, not Just a Jen. Oh, but you could do a live stream too if you want, Just a Jen. RHR Jen is having a live in 5 minutes, so I want to make sure that whoever wants to go to that is able to go. So yeah, and I also will be going too. So let's see. Just Jen says, I sure hope the kids are in school. I do as well. I do as well. Because I think it's good to have normalcy there. Yeah. Karen said, like Jean Benet Ramsey. I don't know what that's in response to. Sorry, Karen, if I missed what it was that that's in response to. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Thank you so much. You guys are great. I think I'm going to do another members only live stream on Saturday. And I think this time I'll do it at 9 a.m. Last time I did it at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm going to try to vary the hours that I do them so that I can catch all of you. Oh, thank you so much, Poncho, for being here. It's always such a good time. Yeah. Poncho says, oh, oops, didn't these stickers are something new. Where did So I tried to create stickers, but I don't know what happened with them. That were yeah, I'm not sure. But they're cute though. I like it. It's cute. Oh, thank you, Jillian. Hugs to everyone. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you found it too. And I'm so glad you're here, Yathom. Thank you. And sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay, guys. So I think I'll end it here so that all of you, if you need a refreshment break, you can go have one before Jen's live stream starts. And I hope that I catch you all there. Um, I also would like to ask you if this was interesting to you, please hit the like button. I love it when you do that. It helps the algorithm. Yeah, so I hope you all have a good day. Oh my gosh, hide out loud. You are too kind. Thank you so, so much. I'm so glad you were here. And yeah, I'll try to set up another live stream soon because I love chatting with all of you. So have a great day and talk to you all soon. Bye, everyone.